Welcome yogi, so come to a comfortable seat. You can sit on your shins with your legs out in front, and let's close the eyes. You can take a mudra of your choice, maybe chin mudra. So a mudra, just a symbolic energy lock to seal that energy and our thoughts and our emotions. Just find a little length in the spine, soften the belly. Just gently tuck the chin ever so slightly and breathe in and out through the nose. Nice deep breaths. To help focus our attention this morning, I'll be talking about a model in yogic philosophy that describes 7 energy centers in the body. These are spinning wheels of light, energy and sound, arranged from the base of the spine to the area just above the crown of the head. They are the 7 chakras. In this model, the spine holds the central energy channel or nadi called the Sushumna, the mighty river of the body. Around the Sushumna nadi coils the Ida and Pingala energy channels, starting at the base of the spine and converging at the chakras, bringing balance to the physical and emotional bodies and reaching upward to a state of peace and enlightenment. Ida is on the left, relating to the feminine or soft qualities of the moon within all of us. Pingala is on the right, relating to the male or strong qualities within each of us, the sun. Today's practice focuses on the 4th chakra. The heart or anahata links the lower and higher chakras. Anahata means unstruck or unhurt. It is the sound of 2 objects coming together but not touching. The heart chakra color is green like an emerald forest. The element is air, the air that fills us with energy, the air that connects us. The forest constantly rejuvenating, breathing life. When we open our hearts, we are filled with compassion, joy and love. We start by forgiving and accepting ourselves, finding compassion and understanding. Then we naturally extend this love and compassion to those around us. When we love like this, life becomes joyful. Let's breathe into an open heart. Feel the freedom, the regeneration, and the expansion that comes. When we light up our chakras, we reach towards spiritual connection and enlightenment. Keep lengthening through the spine and breathe in and out through the nose. Now cross the legs in the other direction and bring the hands to prayer at the heart center. Connect the thumb with the heart so that you can feel your own heartbeat. And then looking up, we inhale, exhale, open the arms. Deep breaths now. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down the center to prayer. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down the center. And one more time, let's reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. And exhale to the center. Beautiful. Let's come to a wide-legged child's pose. So take your knees as wide as the mat. Reach the arms forward. And please use any props you need to make your knees comfortable, or perhaps just on the calves. So please take your time to use any props you need, and rest the center of the forehead on the mat. And then if you have the space, rest the heart and the chin on the mat. Now just breathe in nice and deeply, in and out through the nose, reach out through the fingertips, reach back through the hips. And then when you're ready, just walk both hands over to your right. Reach out with the left arm, reach back with the left hip, and rest that left cheek on the arm or on your cushion or mat. So we feel a really nice long stretch through the side body, and as we open the ribs and the side body, we also make a little more space for that beautiful heart energy. And then take your time and just walk the hands to the other side. This time reach out from the right hip to the right fingertips, right cheek on the arm. And then let's gently come back to the center, reaching forward, either forehead or chin and chest down. Maybe there's a little more length right from the tailbone to the crown of the head. When you're ready, walk the hands about one handprint back, tuck the toes, and stretch back to downward dog. So knees can be as much bent as you need to. Reach from the crown of the head to the tail, hollow the belly, narrow the waist, reach the heels toward the mat, even if the knees are bent. And then press into the thumb, press into the index finger. Slightly hollow the palms of the hands so there's not too much pressure on the wrists. And then press through the big toe, little toe, and toward the heel and lift the inner arches. Oppose that by turning the inner thighs inward slightly, so slight internal rotation on the thighs. Hollow the belly, narrow the waist, and lift the sitting bones up to the sky as we relax the crown of the head down. And then when you're ready, flex the knees, lift the hips, and step the right foot between the hands. We're going to drop that back knee. So take your time to take the feet hip distance apart. They're nice and solid, and if you can, drop into the hip at the back. So we get a stretch in the back hip flexor. Slowly bring the hands above the knees. So make sure your back knee is comfortable enough. Please feel free to use a prop there. Once you feel solid, we'll reach the arms up, open the heart, take a deep breath. And then exhale, heart center. Right hand above right knee, left hand down to the mat. That's it. Reach up with the arm. Right arm up to the sky, open the heart. You can stay right here or turn your thumb backwards and place the back of the hand behind the hip, looking up. So that's just an option. So nice big open heart as we rotate through the spine. Then we reach up again with that top arm and place it on either side of the front foot, and we'll step back to downward dog or through child's pose to downward dog. Take your time. Settle for one breath. And then when you're ready, up on the toes, flex the knees and step the left foot between the hands and drop the right knee to the mat. So again, we want to see if we can drop into the hip at the back. Take your time to settle and then bring the hands above the left knee, sink into the back hip flexor. Beautiful. And then reach up, little back bend, open heart. Exhale through heart center. Left hand to the knee, right hand to the mat. Rotate and then reach the arm up. Either just stay right here or turn the thumb backwards and place the back of the hand behind the sacrum. So again, we've got a lovely open heart, shoulders away from the ears. Top arm reaches up, deep breath in. Exhale, frame the foot in front, and we'll step back to downward dog. And from there, straight away, take your time, bend your knees as much as you need to, and walk the feet up toward the hands. So just like we did yesterday. And then just hang down. So bend the knees as much as you need to, hang the crown of the head down. So we feel the traction of the spine through the weight of the head, making space between the vertebrae. Then we can take hold of opposite elbows. So hanging down, maybe rock the body side to side, nod, yes, no, shake your head. And then let the arms drop. Just bring the hands to the shins. Look up halfway. Inhale. Open the heart and then exhale, fold. And we'll do that twice more. So simply lift up halfway. Inhale. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, extend the spine, extend the neck. Exhale, fold. And now bend the knees and very slowly take your time to roll up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra. So really nice and slowly, and then as you head toward the top, roll the shoulders back and down, step the big toes together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back. Now your option here is just to take hold of the wrists or the elbows and just over there, or otherwise inhale with the arms lifting and exhale, fold forward, knees soft, arms overhead. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, right, left, feet step back to plank. And hold in plank. Strong, beautiful, straight line shoulders, hips and ankles. We'll bend the elbows toward 90 degrees. Knees, chin, chest. Baby cobra. And then either child's pose or downward dog, just 3 breaths. So you can rest in child's pose or press back to downward dog. If you're in child's, any variation is fine. Reaching the hips backward. 2 more deep breaths. Breathe into the heart. Now imagine that beautiful emerald green shining all around your heart like a glow, like the forest. Expanding, growing. 1 more deep breath. If you're in child's pose, make your way to downward dog. And then we'll flex the knees, lift the hips, right foot and then left foot between the hands. Take your time. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold. We'll roll up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra, a little bit faster than last time. And then inhale, little back bend. Exhale, fold. Straight fold this time. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back, left foot, right foot into plank. Strong plank, lift up out of the shoulders. Align shoulders over wrists. 1 deep breath in. Exhale, dip. Knees, chin, chest. Cobra, inhale. Exhale, child's pose or downward dog. 3 breaths, either is perfect, good. So just deep breaths. Maybe start to constrict the back of the throat a little so we have that beautiful oceanic breath to match the sound of the waves. A last deep breath. And as you exhale, slowly make your way to downward dog. And then flex the knees, lift the hips. And step left, right between the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Beautiful. And exhale, fold. This time we'll just come straight up. We're getting a little bit warmer. Inhale, little back bend. And exhale, hands to heart. Okay, so now we're going to come to triangle pose. So you'll step your left leg backward. So just a very simple transition. Extend the arms out. Now the back toes turn inward slightly. Both legs are straight. Reach the hips backward, reach forward, reach down, and reach up. So this is a lovely pose to really open the heart. Just have a look. That's it, perfect. Open the heart and then turn the palm to face the forest. That's it. Now rotate from the navel center, just 3 breaths today. You're feeling that openness through the chest. And now take that top arm and we're going to just reach it forward. So just reach it forward with the palm down. Circle it around, and we'll do that 3 times. So another 3 breaths. Really nice and slowly, just rotating through the shoulder girdle. And then when you're ready, we'll simply step to the front of the mat and bring the hands to prayer. Beautiful. Just a couple of deep breaths there. And then we'll step the right leg back. So it's exactly the same thing, coming to triangle pose. Extend both arms, both legs are straight. So straighten both legs. And then hips back, reach forward, reach down, reach up. The top arm reaches toward the sky. Open the heart, rotating from the navel center. So slight external rotation on the front leg. And both internal and external, so really firming up through the back leg, but aligning the hip, knee, and ankle. If you can, turn the palm of the hand toward our nice restaurant. Okay, and now our next 3 breaths, we'll take that nice rotation through the shoulder girdle. So take the palm toward the ocean, reach the arm overhead, and then circle around. 3 big circles. And after 3, we'll simply flex the knee in front. So take your time to complete and then step to the front of the mat. Lovely. We'll take a few deep breaths, just 3 breaths. Close the eyes now, maybe step the big toes together. Feel yourself really grounded, mountain prayer. So just one little vinyasa. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Knees soft. That's beautiful. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step or float back, so either way is perfect. And then come to plank for 1 deep breath in. Beautiful. Exhale, dip. Upward dog or cobra. And child's pose. From child's pose, just come to a seat. And we'll take the feet in. And the legs in butterfly. That's it, beautiful. So a little bit of opening through the hips. Doesn't matter how far your knees go down. Everybody's body is different, but see if you can sort of turn the toes down, heels up a little bit, and open the soles of the feet up. That way we get to open through the joints, especially the knees want a bit of space, the hips want to externally rotate. So even if you just imagine that in your feet. And then close the eyes and just breathe nice and deeply. Feel that beautiful, again, that green life, that expansion in your heart. And at any point, remember to lift the corners of your mouth with joy. Sasana. So you're going to take your right leg forward. So I'll just come over here. So right leg forward. Now this other leg can be bent a little or a lot. It really doesn't matter. Square the hips. Take a deep breath in. Reach up. And then exhale through heart center. And again, it doesn't matter how far you reach, but see if you can find a little length through the sacrum. So imagine there's an angel hand on your lower back, creating length. And then maybe reach the left hand to the outside of the leg just to square the hips, and then simply fold forward. Wherever you reach is fine. Once you find the length in the spine, just drop the crown of the head round down through the whole body. So we feel a gentle stretch through the calf, the hamstring, the lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck. So drop the crown of the head down. So we're making a little bit of space through the back body in preparation for opening the heart with some back bends. So one more deep breath in our single leg forward fold. So now gently curl up nice and slowly, and we're going to take a twist. So you can keep the leg there or you can bring the knee up, and then we're going to twist toward this bent knee. So you can also cross it over, so whichever way feels good. Feel free to take an elbow, feel free to take a bind. So just 3 breaths again. Shoulders down, a little smile as we open the heart. Last deep breath. And let's come forward. This time we place the hands behind, so you've got that left ankle above the knee, as we just bend that knee. I'll wait for them to pass before I carry on talking. Okay, so you can be on your toes, but lift up out of your shoulders. That's it. Okay, so just lifting up through the spine, open the heart here. So we take the shoulders back and down and feel that release in the hip. So that'll help to release through the hip as well. Good. So it doesn't matter if you're back here. So this is more challenging, but what we want is that open shoulder. And then release back, and we'll simply change sides. So now the left leg is straight and the right knee is bent. So Janu Sirsasana on the other side. Beautiful. Deep breath in. And then exhale through heart center. Reach long through the sacrum. And again, we might just take the right hand to the outside of the left leg to square the hips. Find the length in the back, and then allow your whole body to round down. Breathe deeply into this. A lovely lengthening of the back body. Always we can think about this as making long legs for big strides into the future. Leaving the past behind and taking with us only the lessons we need. The ones that are worthwhile. Last deep breath. And then gently curl up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra. And again, we'll take our little twist. So either just here, or we can bend that knee. So we twist toward the bent knee. You can cross over, you can take your elbow, you can take a bind. Any which way is perfect, but make sure it's a choice that works with your body, so you feel comfortable. So just holding the leg is perfect as well. The shoulders down, lift up through the spine. So we hollow the belly, narrow the waist. Imagine there's a little angel above you, and she's got a corkscrew, and she doesn't want to break the cork. So just a gentle lifting up and a gentle rotation as we look over the back shoulder and breathe in and out through the nose. Last breath. Now we gently release, take your time. So we've got that right foot crossing over. We're going to keep it there and just bend the other knee. So again, it doesn't matter if you need to lean back quite a bit, but if you can, bring it in. We'll flex it a foot on top maybe. Press the knee away and feel the stretch in the hip. That's so really lift up through the shoulders, even if you're back here. More important to open the heart for our heart chakra practice. Deep breaths. Okay, last deep breath. And then gently release. Extend the legs. And now a very, very quick Paschimottanasana, so inhale up. And we're just going to flow through this one, so folding forward. And then from folding forward, come straight back up, find a tall spine, maybe wriggle yourself forward 1 millimeter. So staff pose, and then we're going to slowly curl back. So you want enough space behind you so you can lie down. In the arms forward, and now tuck the tail and slowly lower through the spine, vertebra by vertebra, using your core strength. Extend the arms overhead, so just above the ground, reaching from toes to fingertips, and then circle the arms around and place the palms next to the hips. We're coming to bridge pose. So your option here is to place a cushion or a block under the hips and just hang out there, or bend the knees and place the heels hip width apart under the knees. So we're going to curl up onto our shoulders. So press into the big toes to engage the inner thighs and track the knees forward. And then tuck the tail and slowly curl the spine up. So we're building our bridge, Setu Baddha Sarvangasana. And then bring the shoulder blades together, maybe just reaching for the heels, or bring the hands together. And then lift the hips as high as you can. Make sure the back of the neck is long. So we're resting on the shoulders and the triceps. Keep pressing into the heels, lift the hips. It's a beautiful opening of the heart in this posture as well. And then release the hands, release the shoulders, and very slowly lower the spine back down onto the mat. Next, we're going to straighten the legs, but before we straighten them completely, just place your hands underneath the sacrum so you can have a quick look. So hands under the sacrum. Straighten the legs, send the inner thighs inward. Now see if you can bring your elbows underneath you, so lift up onto your elbows and drop the crown of the head to the mat, fish pose. Matsayasana, to open the heart, breathing through the gills. So very, very light. Reaching the chin up toward the sky. And then gently release. Take your time. And first just bring the arms out about 45 degrees, or just on your mat is fine, given we're in the sand. And then bring the soles of the feet together. So we neutralize the spine a little bit. Deep breaths. Then bring the knees together, bring the knees into the chest. And just circle the knees in one direction about 3 times. Any speed is good. Just feel a release from the tailbone to the side, waist to the lower ribs, and then take it in the other direction. Nice deep breaths. I'm going to take a variation of happy baby. So if you know your happy baby, you can take any variation. I'm taking my knees to the armpits and hugging in. So you can stay here, or you can take hold of the hamstrings, open the legs, or you can take hold of the feet, rock your happy baby. So any which way is fine. And then bring the knees together. And any final posture, yogis, that you'd like is fine, or you can come to Shavasana. So, traditional Shavasana, the arms are quite wide, wider than the mat, depending on how the sand flies are for you. And the legs are wide. So the legs are wider than the mat. Let the feet flop open. Let the fingertips curl lightly into the palms. And now just rest the whole back body into the mat. Breathing in and out through the nose. So just stay relaxed in your corpse pose, Shavasana. And breathe in joy, compassion, love. When we feel safe, when we feel grounded, we know our place here on earth. When we are grateful for our senses, for the hug of a loved one, for the touch of a hand, for the smell of beautiful food, the sound of the sea, the feel of grass or sand under our feet, cool water when it's hot, a warm blanket when it's cold, the warmth of a fire, and again the love, the people who know and love you true. Your heart fills with joy when we learn to forgive ourselves and accept ourselves. Our heart opens to compassion for others, and it becomes easier to forgive, to accept, and to feel compassion. As a river, we flow around the rocks. Those obstacles in life that are immovable, we learn to flow around. And so our heart remains open and we remain joyful day by day, moment by moment. Start to deepen your breath. Equal inhale and exhale, breathing into the belly. We feel the belly rise and fall with the breath as we feel calm, at peace, and connected with our own inner joy. And bring a little movement to the fingers and toes. Bring the legs together. Take your time to bring the knees into the chest. Now give yourself a nice big hug. And then gently either roll to the side or rock up, keeping the eyes closed as much as possible. We come back to our seated position with the hands in a mudra of your choice, or simply resting the palms down in the lap. We'll sit quietly just for a moment. And simply breathe. Let's bring the hands to prayer at the heart center. Bring the thumbs to the symbolic third eye. We see our truth. Bring the thumbs to the lips. We speak our truth. Bring the thumbs to the heart center. We feel true compassion, love, and joy. We'll bring our thumbs back to the center of the forehead. Take a nice deep breath in. And now we exhale, bow forward, touch the earth. Namaste. Namaste.